Meditation is a worldwide phenomenon that has helped millions of people over various problems. For me specifically, it was my issues with concentration. For a very long time, I've just been that person who zoned out in the background of every single important life situation. Because of my lack of concentration and commitment to things, I've never really excelled at anything, from an athletic perspective down to my grades when I was still in school. This gave me the false and limiting belief that I was just an average person who should just stay glued to the borderline. Because of some existential crisis that occurred in my early 20s, I decided to go on a self-improvement and personal discovery journey. That was when I stumbled into the world of meditation. At first, it was a little brutal because I was terrible at it and I thought of giving up countless times. But through support from friends and like-minded people, I managed to stay consistent with it. And as a result, it has improved my life for the better. I don't think I'm a renowned expert or anything like that, but I can attest as to how meditation can help resolve your concentration issues to an exceptional point. In this video, you and I are going to explore how meditation has an impact on concentration, as well as how and to which degree that's possible, so be sure to stick around. With that being said, let's dive right in. Before we get straight to the point, I thought it would make sense to be clear on why we struggle to concentrate in the first place. Difficulty to concentrate comes from the impulse to indulge in the trail of constant distractions that are around us. We have access to so many things that grab our attention at every moment. In today's world, it's becoming extremely hard to keep a steady enough focus to get anything done. One of our biggest reasons is our phones and computers. This means we have access to a pixelated nightmare of dopamine hits. If we indulge in them too much, we will eventually lose the motivation or the consistency to do the things that require a lot of focus and attention. Aside from getting distracted, passive stress also leads to not being able to concentrate. Although stress helps improve concentration for a short period of time, due to the body releasing chemicals into the brain to help it focus and pushing adrenaline into the bloodstream, in order to heighten the senses according to Colorado Christian University. However, long-term stress can affect your sleep and your behavior in general, which could lead to lack of concentration. Insomnia is one of the biggest culprits when it comes to not being able to concentrate. If we don't sleep properly, our willpower bar is going to be relatively low. This means we won't be able to make rational decisions due to our inability to center our cognitive ability. Here are a couple of signs that you may struggle with concentration. Lack of focus, difficulty thinking clearly, not being able to get complicated tasks done, indecisiveness, making careless mistakes, lacking physical or mental energy to concentrate, and not being able to remember things. Lack of concentration doesn't only come from stress and being distracted. There could be psychological and medical reasons behind it. If that may be the case for you, then I recommend consulting a professional because I don't consider myself to be one. Meditation does help when it comes to improving our concentration, due to its ability to improve our memory and our attention span. Researchers at the Columbia University Medical Center believe meditation to be a great resource to power up our concentrative energy, due to the fact that when we practice meditation consistently, it can change the structure of our brain, because of how we relax our mind during the process. This could promote reducing levels of stress, depression, anxiety, and help increase our focus and concentrative learning abilities. Although it's not a conclusive fact, scientists are still trying to figure out why meditation reliably helps improve our mental and physical health. I would say that meditation is similar to exercising, because the more you put in the effort, practice, and consistency, the better the results. This will help train our brain, which improves our gray matter and helps our brain get stronger. Something that I also find interesting is that according to a journal written by Psychological Science, they tried to find brain functions that were enhanced by meditation. As a result, they found out that intense meditation can help people focus their attention and sustain it longer, even during the most boring tasks. Concentration meditation is a type of meditation where the mind is only focused on one thought, area, sound, or object. The whole point behind concentration meditation is to center your focus on something singularly for a very long time. The practice and the effort of doing so helps impact your ability to keep track and adjust how you focus. If you were to practice concentration, some of the things that you're supposed to use as a point of focus is a mantra, which is a word, phrase, or sound. Other concentration examples are the breath or a physical object, like a lit candle. In a more serious perspective, concentration meditation is practiced by yogis as a way to seek enlightenment, due to the fact that it helps calm the body and the mind to bring forth a higher state of consciousness. Concentration meditation is a prominent aspect of Buddhist practice and teachings, because it highly promotes discipline in its practitioners as well as calming the mind. Many people confuse concentration and mindfulness meditation to be the same thing. But in actuality, they're quite different because mindfulness meditation mainly focuses on opening your awareness in every single thing that you're experiencing, from your breath, your thoughts, and all other sensations of your body. Whereas concentration meditation only specifically measures concentrates and is based by gaining awareness by narrowing all your attention on one specific point throughout. The main benefits of concentration meditation tailor to having a developed sense of patience and a great mental acuity. Concentration meditation has a variety of benefits that are not only based on increased sense of concentration. Other benefits include reduced reactivity to stress issues, helps with dealing with depression, helps reduce feelings of anxiety, helps increase your psychological resilience, improves your rate of productivity, it helps increase your memory, and helps promote emotional balance. Breath meditation is the best form of meditation that helps improve your concentrative abilities. Although candle gazing meditation is a prominent contender, breath meditation is still number one in my book. The reason is, when you focus on and pay attention to your breath, you not only increase your focus and attention to that one specific action that you're actively doing, behind the scenes your body would be actively communicating with your brain that everything is alright and that you are safe and sound. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for helping you rest and relax. To keep things simple, as a result, the whole process slows your brainwaves down so that you can concentrate and focus a lot more. But don't take my word for it. There are many other types of meditation that can help with concentration, like progressive, mantra, and visualization meditation. There are many ways to meditate for concentration, and every single person has their preference. My specific preference is breath meditation in terms of developing your concentration. Here's how you do it. Find a comfortable place that's free from distractions. Set a specific time limit that you want to aim for. Find a comfortable sitting position that you can stay in for a long time without having to fidget too much. When you're settled, close your eyes and focus on your breath. Pay attention to how your body reacts as your breath flows in and out of your body. If you find your mind wandering, be sure to hold yourself back with a mantra to retain your attention to what you're doing. After your session is over, evaluate your progress by practicing journaling. As the bottom line, the evidence of meditation having a great impact on improving concentration is pretty solid. But the biggest lesson that can be learned is we should figure out how we can become more responsible to what we devote our attention to. Things that may seem highly demanding in the short term, like anxiety, stress, and self-indulgence, may not be as important as we think they are. So it's important for us to learn how to forego our immediate responses in order to remain with an unwavering sight of what truly matters. This is Sean from Pyro Mind Hack. Thanks for watching.